Sorry I'm late. I was upping my Patreon donation for a swan named Emily, and you should too.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters.
What?
Sports
This
Center
is
now?
ESPN, yeah.
Espion?
Sports Espionner.
What's up?
What's up?
Well, nothing much. I just chilling.
When's the last time you had a hot dog, Austin?
Oh, less than a month. No, more than a month, less than a year.
Watching you figure that out was delightful.
I went to Five Guys. They got some pretty good dogs.
Oh, Five Guys has some good hot
Guys
dogs.
has
You know
hot
who
dogs?
else? You know who else has really good hot dogs?
The Home
Lowe's.
Depot. Recap?
Home Depot. Yeah, the Home Depot's. Okay, so Nova is beating the crap out of Euro, right? Cut to me, and I am leading two of each Pokemon into safety, I guess. Safety? Whatever. I was doing a cool thing. And then Victor returns the Nidorans to the Nidoqueen and Nidoking, and they're all happy. And then he goes down to a trap door, and then he takes a picture of a Ska Rock fossil. Calynn goes downstairs, and she pours all the water out of a containment tube, and then meets a guy named Professor Neroli, who is from the Siesta Islands. And he was captured because he knows how to help Pokemon sleep, right? Because Team Skull wants unconscious Pokemon, right? Back to Nova. She's beating the crap out of Euro. Right? Okay, now we cut to Calynn. Calynn went downstairs, she just kept going downstairs. Like, I didn't understand. Like, you gotta run out of downstairs at some point, but she just kept going, right? And then she sees, like, this fiery whale kind of Pokemon, and she's gonna get it out. And then she sees doors at the bottom of the tank, and then we find a control panel, and there's no information in the Pokedex, right? And so we drain the water, and Calynn tries to catch Pokemon in her Pokeball, but it won't catch an unconscious Pokemon. So she jumps into the pool, and she gets all weak. And then we try the backwash feature, and regular water starts to flow in, and then Victor tried to access the computer while I tried to get Calynn out. Have you ever tried to get Calynn to do anything? It has to be the hardest thing on the planet. But she was too weak from the goo, but I don't think it mattered. I don't think she was going to do it even if she wasn't weak from the goo. Ugh. Alright, but then Victor got to the ship logs and transferred the data to the labs, and the Pokemon opened up because of the water. Right? Yay. Back to Nova, who is beating the crap out of Euro. Until she recalls her Pokemon, because he called out a Snorbash. And then she makes a break for it, which was a good decision. Discretion, valor. You know how the saying goes. And then she tries to find the others, but we're gone. And then she runs outside, and she sees Officer Jenny riding an Arcanine.
Hey, Nova.
Hey, Austin. I'm sorry. Hey, GM.
Hey.
You'll call me by my work name or where I work.
You see Officer Jenny come over the hill, riding her Arcanine, and she pulls out a megaphone.
I was gonna say rocket launcher.
She pulls out a rocket launcher and kills everyone.
Shit.
She says, "Sorry, I'm late." Boom. And then you all crash.
I think Austin gets an inspiration point, right?
I've taken it
Finally.
away from him.
Shit.
Oh, that was so fast.
Giveth and then taketh away. That's how all my players are.
Outspiration? Is that when you lose one? It's
Yep,
outspiration?
that is outspiration.
Expiration.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
Expiration.
Yeah.
People of the Ore region,
Officer Jenny says,
you crashed an unannounced ship into the Kanto region shores. Your acts of aggression the last time you were here suggest that this is an act of war. You're not welcome here. Take your ship and turn around or surrender peacefully. If you do not comply, we will do what we must.
Nova, you also see other officers line up beside her, Pokemon at their side. There's also a few trainers that have shown up holding their Pokeballs in hand.
Oh boy. How far away from me is she?
So you are like crashed on the shore in the, like just peeking out of this door of the cargo hold that's been like busted open. I'll say she's probably like 100 feet from you on the top of a hill.
Okay. Is there anybody, or do I see anybody else of Team Skulk exiting the sub?
As you like look behind you and look around, you see most of the Team Skulk members have been beat to shit by the Pokemon that were released, but some of them are starting to stir. The only person that you really see moving is behind you. You see Professor Hemlock on the upper, what am I even trying to say, balcony area of the cargo hold, and he seems to be like moving around, but it doesn't look like he's seen you yet.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to try and then go back into the ship and try and find the rest of the group as stealthily as I can.
Okay, yeah. Give me a stealth check. I'll say the things that you notice, like as you're starting to move around, are you see that there's a hatch open that wasn't open before, like towards the middle of this part of the cargo hold. You're pretty sneaky, but you don't hear a lot. There's like groans coming from these Team Skulk members and the echoes of Pokemon that are still like scattered and trying to find different ways out of the ship, echoing through, so it's hard to hear anything, and you definitely don't see Calynn, Victor, or Ford.
Okay. So I'm definitely worried because I'm still in Team Skulk uniform, so I'm afraid to go out on the beach because I'm pretty sure that'll end poorly for me. So I'm going to, I think go down the new hatch that I hadn't seen open before.
So you come around these barrels to the south of you and get to like right here. And as you do that, that's when Professor Hemlock gets to the bottom of these steps and the Beedrill is flying behind him. As you like stop, as you see him, you accidentally hit this clipboard that was sitting on a desk, and it clatters to the floor, and he looks over and sees you.
Well, shit. Can I pick up the clipboard that I just knocked down?
Mm-hmm.
Action-wise, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to run towards him and eventually try and throw it at him.
Okay. Yeah, you start to run towards him, and I'll say he like looks at you as you're running towards, and he'll say Beedrill, and you see it start to fly forward, but you can go ahead and do a struggle attack. A 2 does hit his AC. Holy shit. For 24 damage.
It's one of those like metal like clipboard binder things that they have on construction sites.
It hits him, and you see a gash just in his cheek. You'll pay for that. But then the Beedrill starts to make its way towards you.
Okay, so where is the...
It's right at the 8, so you, and then the Beedrill's going to get an attack, but then you can do whatever you need.
Okay.
It will use I say that, and I'm sorry then that I do this right after I say that. It's going to use toxic spikes.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to feel great.
It picks 8 squares, and it's going to surround you basically with them. So it shoots out these spikes from like its little drills on its hands, and they just sink into the ship next to you, and you see them kind of give off this green mist to them. They don't smell good. And then Professor Hemlock will start to move around the hatch, start yelling out to Team Skulk members, try to get this sub off the shore. They've broken the control panel in the bridge, so somebody get to the engine rooms and see if you can jump start them. It is your turn. These spikes are literally in every, surrounding you. There's 8 of them.
Okay. Do they give off like gas or anything, or are they just that I would get hurt if I touched them?
They give off like this toxic fume, and even just standing near them, you can tell that it's not going to be good for you.
I'd probably pull up my little like hood face cover thing as best I can. Man, I don't think I have anything on me. Yeah, I can't reach any of the consoles.
So you can move past these things. Like, they're not blocking your way, they're just standing in between you, but you can tell if you get any closer to any of them, it's not going to be good for you.
Like instant knockout, or
No,
hurt?
it's going to hinder you.
Okay. I'm willing to take that chance because I would like to get out of the cargo bay.
I'm guessing you want to jump down that hold, so you are poisoned as you move past these spikes, and it takes basically double the movement to move past them. But if you have 6 squares, you can still get past it and head down. And you move down this cargo hold, and as you jump halfway down the ladder, but then climb the rest of the way, you go into another cargo hold with a man in it surrounded, and next to him is a familiar Zigzagoon and Mankey. And they look over at you, and the man says, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
Are you one of the people on the ship, or are you?"
Not anymore.
Well, are you sure you have their robes?
Yeah, it's the only clothing option right now, but I'm working on it.
I gotta warn you, if you are one of the bad ones, these 2 Pokemon are ferocious, and they've come to save me.
I bet they have. They look like good babies.
You see them both look at him and then look back at you, and then look at him and shake their heads. Get 'em.
Would I have interacted with either of them?
You just saw them. They were thrown out when you were basically going down that hall out of the bridge to go up. They saw you with the late starters, so.
Okay, enough so that they would know me.
I think that they know that you're at least not bad, and that you're with their friends, so they're not going to hurt you.
Okay, I'll take that. What are the effects of poison?
If you take an action, a standard action, so if you attack, if you do any of the maneuvers, if you try to heal, use an item, you'll take a tick of hit points, which is 1/16 of your total. There's a thing up there that'll tell you what it is.
Okay, no worries. No, so I put my hands up and just be like, no, I'm trying to get away, but the officers are on the beach, and I just want to find the rest of our friends so we can all get out of here.
Give me a persuasion or a charm. He takes this in and he says, "Are your friends running away like you are?"
We got separated after the incident on the bridge. I don't know where they are.
Well, I have to let you know that I've told a little fib.
Okay.
These Pokemon didn't actually rescue me. There were 3 people that did, and they went down further, and he points behind him, and you see another cargo area, another hatch that leads down. But right as he says that, from above you hear, this time it is not toxic. These are not toxic spikes, but they are just two drills from its hand that just come down and try to sink into you. So, does a 0 hit your evasion? It doesn't. They both miss you.
Whew.
Oh no.
We've got to get out of here. That bee drill is going to keep coming, and we've got to go. We've got to follow them.
Okay. And he like moves out of the way and like gestures towards the hatch for you.
Towards the hatch. Are the babies coming too?
Well, they wait for you and this man in a lab coat to move down the hatch, and then they follow. You do see the Mankey stand at the top for a second and look up and just, Mankey. And then he begrudgingly goes down the hatch and closes it. And we'll cut away for just a second. Calynn, you're staring, floating actually, and looking at the eye of this massive Pokemon that has just opened. The green liquid that was surrounding you is now pretty diluted. The salt water that has been rushing in quickly, it has a fading green tinge to it. And you also feel the sense of fatigue fading now. Ford, you're watching as this happens, your shirt in hand, dangling it into the water, trying to urge Calynn to grab it. And behind you is Victor, who's downloading and sending files off from this computer terminal to Professor Willow's lab. He's also searching for a way to open the doors underneath this Pokemon.
Grab the shirt and come out of the tank.
I think Calynn switched to starting to tread water now that the goo is going away. And instead of grabbing the shirt, she's going to go, "This thing's waking up! Yes! We're going to get this thing out of here!"
It's going to eat you.
No, it's going to be awesome. We're going to get it. We're going to free it. It's going to be so cool.
It's good. What do you think's going to happen when it gets... You're going to go with it.
All right, cool. So now she's completely ignoring Ford. All right. Hey, we have a couple options here. One, we can keep looking for the door. Two, now that you're awake, we can try this Pokeball thing. We're going to let you go outside. Just, would you get in the Pokeball just for a little, like, the amount of time it takes us to walk upstairs and get off this thing?
It doesn't speak English.
All Pokemon speak English.
You have to... It's probably... You gotta speak, it's like...
Listen, they can at least tell your intention. They're very good.
You can roll a charm.
Okay. Of all the things I thought I was going to have to roll, it certainly wasn't that.
What would you think it would be? Like, what's
Don't know.
another option?
I mean-
She needs to roll for bad idea. That's what I think.
It's a good idea.
It's gonna get sucked out into the ocean.
You just see its eyes stare at you and like kind of look up to Ford and like look around, see where it is.
I don't know, man. Just get in the Pokeball. Just do it. See if it
Ford,
works.
quick, toss me a Pokeball.
She's gonna keep it, and then throws the Pokeball. I'll go ahead and detract that one from my detract. I'll go ahead and subtract that one from my inventory.
Hell yeah. I'll do nothing. Calyn's gonna try to like offer it up, like
I mean, it doesn't lean into the Pokeball or anything.
Great. She's just gonna crack it on that thing like an egg.
I'm gonna say that you don't miss, so you don't even have to roll the D20 to try to hit it again.
How fucked up would that be if I missed this giant creature that I am right next to that I've cracked a Pokeball on like an egg, and you're like, somehow.
Calynn, you do need to roll a D20 to see if it captures this Pokemon.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's a natural one.
Wow. A natural fucking one.
I mean, it's probably a legendary.
Is there anything I can do to help in that situation?
Do you have any kind, like if you look at your features and edges, there might be something, but I don't think so.
Hang on, give me a minute. Let me look at my features and my edges.
Victor, as this is all going on, you do see coming down the ladder, Nova first, and then Professor Neroli, and then Goons and Aaron.
Hey, you work here. Come help me with this computer. We're trying to open the hatch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are okay.
Yay! Sorry we didn't get you.
Nova's here!
Calyn's in the water.
That's okay.
Mankey!
Okay, I do have let me help you with that. Does that work here?
I don't think so. I think that's for a skill.
It is for a skill. But I think moving your arm and cracking an egg is definitely a skill.
It's not, but Calynn will burn another Pokeball on this. She'll just grab one of her own this time, though.
Nova, you see this as you you and Victor are greeting each other. There's this huge Pokemon that is not there, actually. You see a red light engulfing into a Pokeball that Calynn is holding, and immediately as she does it, it breaks open. And you see this massive Pokemon that is made of flame in this big pool that is now mostly seawater.
Would I have seen this before, or is this brand new to me?
This is a new Pokemon you haven't seen.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Victor, what do you need?
We're trying to open the hatch to let it out, or I guess they're trying to capture it. I don't know. We gotta get out of here.
We're trying to free this thing.
Yeah, we're free it. That's the key word.
Okay. Can I go over and help?
Yeah. You see a computer terminal that Victor's already hacked into, and he's at the part where to open the doors, but he just doesn't know the password. He's tried 6969. Nice, but it didn't work.
What about 42069 nice?
Oh, that's a good one.
Roll me a tech check.
With advantage with a password like that.
We've never seen a computer in our lives.
The poison has gone directly to my brain.
It says access denied and then starts smoking.
Oh, no.
Because 420. Get it?
Guys, okay, I just really quick meta question. Has Emily ever rolled more than a 1 on a technology check?
Yeah, when she was doing the bridge stuff, she was doing
To
great.
drive the ship,
Oh,
I got like a
shit.
20. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I got one really great one to drive the ship, and then I've got
And then it's
very
free ones from
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Shit. Can I help her with that?
Yes.
What would you like, Austin?
Well, you'll re-roll yours plus Kaycie's rank, which I've looked at the rules, and Tim, I think, called it right a few games ago. But we're gonna still use it the way we have been using it for now until I can look closer at it. So you'll re-roll, adding the ranks of Victor.
So is she rolling the d6 in her rank and also 2 d6s for me?
Yep.
Okay, great.
3d6? Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, what is wrong with
What is wrong with Nova?
What is happening?
So much poison.
The computer it's just smoking now and smoking and it's like the screen starts to like flash and like, you know, when you beat solitaire, it's doing that but with different windows.
How much data have I managed to transfer?
Let's roll for it.
96.
You got 96%.
Hell yeah.
How can I steal secret data but not be able to open the hatch for the whale? Like, what is going on?
Can I look around to see if there's any like power source that's plugged in that might, like, if it's unplugged would release that valve or anything?
You can look around and you do see like there's a power cord to the computer. Nothing that you think that you could just unplug and get it to open those doors.
Do you think it's back up on the bridge or something?
It could be, but we can't go back up there. Also, just heads up, there might be a Beedrill coming. Professor Hemlock sent.
Oh.
You hear thunk thunk at that hatch.
Yeah. Professor Hemlock's
Calynn.
pretty pissed.
Nova, actually, you'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
Calynn,
What's up?
make the Pokeball thing work. Stuff is smoking over here now. Like,
All right, I'll try it again, and if that doesn't work, I'll swim down and see if there's anything down here that'll release the thing.
yeah, because I'm sure there's just like a safety pin holding these massive doors open that you can just
There's probably an emergency override for anyone who's stuck under the water, right?
Who would be? Just make the Pokeball thing work.
All right, I'm trying it.
Do you have another Pokeball?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I just took forwards to be a dick last time.
Same thing. You're right next to it.
Crack it like an egg.
Yep. So roll one to see if it is captured.
Come on.
It engulfs into this Pokeball and then explodes into flames as it comes back out.
Victor, I do have a Skulk Ball. If that's the only way for us to get it out of here.
Oh boy.
Swim down and look for the safety pin first.
Yeah, Calynn will
maybe
dive
flash
down
forward. Yeah.
and take a look around.
Can I also send Zigzagoon to kind of like guard the door in case the Beedrill comes in?
Oh yeah, can Chonks help with that?
Yeah. Chonks, Aaron, and Zigzagoon are all underneath, like standing at this ladder, just waiting for anything to come through.
Ford is gonna look at Nova and say that, like, narratively, it's the only thing that makes sense is for us to have to make that choice to use the Skulk Ball. Like, I feel like that's the direction this story is gonna take us.
Yeah, I just didn't want to feel like I was being controlled by any gods.
No, I get it, but it sure feels like we're being pushed towards making that decision
No
and
gods,
having
no
to live
masters.
with the repercussions of our actions.
I feel very existential right now.
I also feel very exoskeleton right now. She just coughs and like purple. I feel like purple smog just comes out of me.
Oh crap. I don't have an antidote. Oh no.
I feel extra-stential. I don't even know what mood that would be, but I'm that.
It's when you exercise. Nope, I didn't like that one. Go, Calynn, you swim down. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Austin bailed out on his exercise joke real quick.
I love it when he just bails out on things by continuing the story. That's my favorite thing.
Calynn, you've been swimming your whole life, and you shoot down, and you're underneath this Pokemon now. It's bright orange flames. It does like turn so it can watch you. You see the doors down here. They're like a double door that looks like they like fold open and down. They are made of metal. High or low?
Low. What the fuck?
You don't see any like emergency release valve right here.
Narratively, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it when the dice plays into the narrative.
Dice are on Team Austin too.
I think... Wait, is Calynn back up now? Has she... I don't want to...
Calynn, what you doing down there as you look around?
I think she would still be looking for like if there's a damage spot or anything like that.
Doesn't look very damaged or anything.
I mean, we crashed a sub on the beach. This is the bottom of it.
Okay,
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that's why she was looking. No, it's good. She's back up.
Okay.
She'll kick
This
back
can
up to the surface.
only get worse if you fight this one, Alex.
I'm not
Now the
fighting
doors
it.
are jammed and full of sand and...
They might be. I'm just saying, like, it's weird that there's no... It doesn't matter. I'll back up. I'll back to the surface. There's no emergency exit. I don't know what's going on anymore. I haven't been present for this conversation that they've been having above the water.
Okay, as soon as you tell us that there's no emergency exit, I look at Nova and I'm like, all right, group vote. I vote we use the Skulk Ball because I think it's our only choice, not because I'm a terrible person.
Thumbs down.
Calynn, the water starts to swoosh around as this Pokemon starts flapping its tail as Ford says that. And he's like looking, the Pokemon is looking directly at Ford when he says the thing about the skull.
Yeah, no, he's out for that.
Well, I don't like it either, but how else are we gonna... You're kinda big. We can't carry you out.
And we can't open the doors. We looked.
I think it's the only way, man. Like, we're gonna take... Man, I don't wanna... I shouldn't have used a gender term. Sorry. Yeah, I know. My bad. I don't know you. I don't know your life. I don't know any other way. Like, I think it's our only choice. The other balls haven't worked.
Also, the officers are on the beach right now, and they're going to start storming the sub if the sub itself doesn't push
Yeah.
off and head back out if they can get it running. Like, we are quickly running out of time to get you and us out of here.
Oh, crap. All right. One more try?
Yeah, you got time.
She's
go up
asking
to-
the Pokemon.
Oh,
Can I go up to the glass and just say, I'm so sorry. I don't want this for you. I just want to get you out of here.
you all can roll charm checks for it in Nova. Calynn, you can. It just looks at you with its icy blue eye.
Can I also add to it, like, I can heal you, like, immediately. Like, once we get you out and get you safe, I will heal you, and you can go on your way.
Yeah, Calyn's gonna be adding to that too with like, not to Victor's, but just like with we just want to let you go. We just want to make sure that you get free.
You all can. So they will have to re-roll these, but you can pick. One of you can do Nova, or one of you can do Ford.
I just rolled my charm.
Yes. You
Yeah,
also
you did.
don't have to help.
Yeah, I was about to say I
Ford
don't.
doesn't need your help. Nova
I
probably.
I like Ford's score, honestly.
Yeah. Like, listen, Willie. None of us like this, okay? None of us are happy about it. But Victor says he'll take care of you as soon as you get out. And I promise you, if these people come in and see you, it's gonna be way worse. We don't know these people.
It's like moves its icy blue eye from Calynn to Ford now, and you see like it just, and it blows like this flame out of a blowhole in the top of its head. But it begins to like swim over towards this platform that you're standing on.
We got you, bud.
I'm gonna hand the Skulk Ball to Ford.
Gonna make me do it.
Do you think the regular Pokeball would work now?
We could try it, but I'll be honest, no. Like, it hadn't worked the first 2 times. I think this is just the quickest, easiest way.
Can I, like, do some kind of a check to see if the Pokeball would hold it, if it's, like, a matter of, like, the level or something?
Give me either a Pokemon education or a technology education.
Same.
Hey, you want me to assist you with that?
Technology.
Oh man, that's a 6 and a 1. Half dozen to the other. I don't know. You know that there's a lot of factors that play into a Pokeball. Any Pokeball can be used to catch any Pokemon. It's just harder, like the stronger the Pokemon is. And this Pokemon, just from looking at it, it's pretty big. It's made of flame. It's just looks like it's hard, and it doesn't look like it's weak, like it's been hurt or anything like that. It was just unconscious before. Yeah, I think that you kind of get that with it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Throwing the Skulk Ball at it.
Yeah.
All right, give me a roll just to hit it. Yeah, you toss this Skulk Ball up, and it hits it, like almost accepts it as it puts its nose out, and it hits the top of its nose. And with like a dark light, like a dark black mist, it seeps into the Pokeball, and you hear click. And then there's this green LED screen on it that, as it drops into the water and starts to sink, Calynn and Ford can see the green bar on the ball start to fade. And you even hear outside of the Pokeball moans of pain.
I gotta go.
It's slowly
Calyn's
going
gonna go
down.
after it. Yeah, Calyn's
Yeah.
gonna dive down after it.
I hate it. Victor kind of touches Bulbasaur's Pokeball.
Yeah, you guys can easily grab it. It's taking. You all have seen these balls work before in the Safari Zone. Those shot down. This one is going really, really slow.
Okay, we gotta go. Start running towards outside.
Oh, there's a bee drill, so I think we're gonna have to fight our way out.
This is its own, like, we'd have to go back up, right?
Yeah.
There are some doors at the bottom of this tank.
That didn't open.
Yeah.
Austin, that's
With the
cruel.
computer we burnt out. Yeah.
That was cruel.
Thanks.
Yeah. Just had Just had to make a really hard decision, and you're just like, I mean, you could have if you didn't suck.
Wow.
Man, that's the T-shirt. I should have if I didn't suck.
I didn't suck.
Okay, where's the Beedrill?
So you all hear just thunk, thunk at the top of this hatch right here. This is the hatch. This is the ladder that leads to the hatch above you. It's just a white block on your screen. Alex.
Can we just walk up to the door and like put chunks on one side of the door and then count down for 3 and then open the door, and on 3 chunks just flamethrowers through the doors as Beedrill's coming at it?
Yep.
You can. There's a ladder that leads up to the hatch. So
All right.
position however you want based on that.
Does the hatch open up or down?
Up.
All right. Calynn will go up there.
All right, so Calynn up at the top, Chunks on the ladder behind you.
Chunks can be on the ground for all I don't care if there's friendly fire here. What does it matter to me? Let's rage.
Aren't you like really low on it?
Yup! Let's go!
Wait, who has the skulk ball? Is it me or is it Calynn?
Calynn.
Okay.
I'll say the hatch is about 5 squares up. So that will depend if Chunks can reach that eye, if she needs to be on the ladder or not.
What's that in metric?
Yeah.
Good call. Good call, Tim. So, let's see. Yeah, sure, she can move up to the bottom of the ladder, so she is, I don't know, in 4 squares away, maybe sort of metric 2.
Metric 2 is actually, yeah, you're right, 4. So
Metric also.
4 is a metric 2.
Instead of potentially you getting injured, we could have Spoons teleport you up through there, and you could attack or teleport Chunks up there to just attack the Beedrill. Maybe.
Sure, if Spoons is up for that.
I'll let him out. I don't know how bad he's doing, but 44 out of 56. He's okay. I think I just gave him a rest because he was teleporting a lot.
He out.
All right, Spoons. Let's get Chunks up there to burninate.
Hi, bro. Ja. I guess, good luck, guys, says Professor Neroli. I forgot he was there.
Thanks, Noodle Boy.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah, I really don't have anywhere else to go, and I don't want to stay here.
Well, now you've done the thing where you say bye, but then we're gonna go the same direction, and it's gonna be really awkward now.
Yeah, you better go out those doors that are at the
Yeah,
bottom of the tank.
you made it really weird.
No, wait. Come with us.
Literally just told him to walk off like a short pier.
He goes and looks, and he says, I don't know, maybe the Pokemon could have destroyed these doors or something. I don't know. Too late
Yeah,
anyway.
probably. I mean, especially as a fire type against steel, it'd have advantage to begin with, but you know.
You know what? Okay, that's the biggest dick move that a GM can make, is to tell you what the right answer was afterwards.
For real.
I honestly just didn't think that this Pokemon would agree to it at this point. And then also I got really afraid when I mentioned that we had run aground that he was going to do it and it was just going to be a sandy bottom, and I didn't want to give Austin the opportunity to be like, actually, you guys ran this fucking sub aground, so there's nowhere for you to go even if you burn the doors down. So I want you guys to know I thought of that, and then I thought of all the other things Austin was going to say, and I decided the best move was to pretend it didn't happen.
Well, joke's on you, Austin. All my Pokemon are fainted, so I couldn't have used them anyways.
Suck it, Austin, you fucking idiot.
He's gonna actually you now. He's gonna push his glasses up and tell you what.
Well, actually, Pashta's still like a full health.
I thought she wasn't fully awake yet. I thought she was still healing. I don't know, but yeah.
I don't know either. Who knows? There's no way to tell.
There's no way to know.
So Spoons wraps around Chunks, and then
you guys can catch more of me at CZDrop on Twitter and twitch.tv/CZDrop. Every other Sunday, we do Dungeons and Dracon Beans. Every other Friday, A new episode of Late Starter comes out. Okay, bye.
I'm Tim, and you can find me at horsegirls.club because I do a podcast called Horse Girls. I'm also on Animorphs Anonymous and occasionally Surprise Attack Book Club. Not me, the occasionally. The attack is occasional. And I'm Remo Beware on Twitter.
Hello, I am Kaycie. I can be found on podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls, where I talk about books with my friends. I can be found once a month on Art Corner, where I draw stuff with my friends. I can be found at B-Side You, which is my gay romance webcomic that I make and draw. You can read that for free at bsideyoucomic.com or on Tapas and Webtoons. You can also go to my Patreon to get early access pages and work in progress pages and other such content. If you find any of this intriguing, you can find me at all the places you can find me at linktr.ee/KCD Studios. Find.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at Alex and Birds. You can also find me on 800 billion podcasts all around the world. You can find me on Animorphs Anonymous. You can find me on Horse Girls. You can find me on Dungeons and Dragon Beams. You can find me on Surprise Attack Book Club. And then the other ones that are around that I do on occasion. Some of them on hiatus. Some of them are just, sporadic, like Questmaster. Oh, Linktree, linktr.ee/join the club. So you can find all of our work there.
You can start late, but at least you're starting. Okay, bye.